Chars are beside him, their bond is whole. Through the forests and the mountains, Johnny's on a mission, fire in his soul. With Chars are beside him, their bond is whole. Through the forests and the mountains, every trainer they defy. They battle through the legends, reaching for the sky. Johnny and Charizard, standing tall. Through 9 generations, they conquer all. From Kanto to Paldea, they answer the call. Together they rise, they never fall. The gym lights are shining, the crowd begins to roar. Elite Four's waiting, but Johnny wants more. With every badge collected, every rival left behind, they prove the heart of battle is the strongest kind. Flames ignite, wings take flight. Victory's burning bright tonight. Johnny and Charizard, standing tall. Through 9 generations, they conquer all. From Kanto to Paldea, they answer the call. Together they rise, they never fall. Through storms and shadows, they've weathered it all. The bond they share's unbreakable, no matter how small. With dragon claw slashing,
Yo!
powers ablaze, they light up the leagues in a fiery haze.
Ba, ba, ba. Alright. Do. Let's get it on.
I wanna be the very best,
Oh yeah.
like no streamer ever was. To catch
Let's get this Ryozu, shall we?
to stream them is my cause. Yeah, I will travel across the land.
Why isn't? Oh, yeah, that'd be why.
Each Pokemon to one.
Yeah, good morning, Matsu. How you doing today? Hopefully the migraine is it's gone. Is my mic? Yeah, mic is on. Just making sure. Sometimes it likes to default itself. Still kind of sick. I think it's starting to clear. Oh, that's good. Glad it's starting to feel a bit cleared up. It's nothing worse than feeling under the weather, to be fair. Especially when you have to work as well. Like, it's not too bad if, like, obviously you don't work. You know, you can just chill out. But when you have to still do your job, it's not nice. I don't think we're beating yesterday. I think, what was it, 6 alphas in the end? And then we got, what was it? Electric Venipede. I did catch, I saw a Spritzy when I was sorting this out. But I couldn't save it because I was testing the day out. But we did see a Spritzy. I took a cheeky little selfie with it and then I resetted the game. Because I had a perfect day and I was just checking to see if the day would be fine. If it was, like, you know, because sometimes it gets cloudy, doesn't it? Congrats on the Spritzy. I didn't catch it. And I need it for my living decks as well. But it was too late. I didn't want to scroll through and try and get another perfect day again. So I just left it. It's fine. Rumi was supposed to come home Tuesday, but some unfortunate things happened and now they won't be back until January or February. That's quite a while. Hopefully everything's alright. Hello, brother. How's it going, man? Welcome in, Daniel. How you doing today, bud? Pokemon Legends ZA? It is, man. Yeah, we're going for... Well, we're going to try and go for a Shelfer Riolu. We got a few yesterday. We got 6 yesterday. Different alphas. Just get them up. So we got Gallade, Frostlass, Malamar, Garbodor, Ampharos, Froakie, should I say. So yeah, we got a few yesterday, and then we got a couple of shinies in yesterday's stream. Wasn't too bad. Yeah, man, I already got an Alpha Dratini. Now a Dragonite. Got that last Friday. But it is now just that, since they couldn't make it home, it's now too expensive to try again over the holidays. They're on the other side of the country, so the only way I can make it home now is if one of our friends is able to make the cross-country trip to and from. Yeah, that'd be well expensive. Cross-country journey. It's a shame. Surely, like, they'll be able to get back after, like, maybe like late November, or as ticket prices just shoot up, like after, around this time, because of like Thanksgiving next week and obviously December holidays, like people flying home for Christmas and all that. The good time of it. But yeah, Daniel, I didn't quite make out your message, man. The only thing I made out was shiny Alpha Dratini. Unfortunately, I only speak English. But yeah, no, travelling is a long way, especially. How many days would that take as well, though? Must be a good week's worth of journey. Maybe 2. Their birthday's coming up and I have a present for them, so I'll probably just go on to take a picture and then send it to them on the day. Yeah, or they can have it when they get home. Double present. Christmas present and birthday present. Everyone loves a double present. See, I think that's the only downfall about America. How big it is. You know, if I was to, I can go from top to bottom of my country in 14 hours. Like 14 hours straight, that is. Like, if you were to do it in like 6 hours and whatever, it's like, what, 3 and a bit days? Their birthday's next Friday. Ah, nice. They doing much? Are they seeing family, are they? Need to check the rooftop as well, just in case we see a lucha or anything. Normally it's a Pidgey. Oh, sorry, really. Didn't mean to startle you. Only looking for a Pidgey. Yeah, they went to visit family on vacation, but they got sick when they got there, so they extended, so they could enjoy their time together after feeling better. No, that's fair enough. Suppose, how long ago did they leave? You might have caught it off them, or they caught it off you, or, you know. It's just, like, you know, he wasn't given a notification. Oh, it's back again. Yo, welcome in, Kyler. How you doing today? Happy Thursday. YouTube being YouTube, eh? That's what we like to see. Dun, 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 dun. I've been sitting here just waiting. Sorry. Don't forget though, Tyler, I'm 3 o'clock again tomorrow because I'm off work. So I'm going an hour early than we normally do on a Friday. Early October. Oh, okay, early October. Okay. They were under the weather for a while then. Today's Thursday. Yeah, I mean tomorrow, Friday. Normally I go live at 4 on a Friday because of work, but I'm day off tonight. So I'll be live at 3 again tomorrow. Oh yeah, I knew that. Oh right, there, fair. Oh, Tyler. So obviously I've already showed Matsu, but so I was obviously getting this sorted out, and I was letting the day play through, you know, while I was sorting out the new thumbnail and whatever it is, and just having a look at bits and bobs. Come back, and I was like, oh, okay, I'll have a look, and saw this little thing, but the day was near enough gone, and it was a perfect day where it's pure sunshine, so Riolu spawns the whole day. So I took a quick selfie with it, and then I reset the game. I didn't catch it, so now I've got to hopefully re-hunt it. But I do know where there isn't an alpha one guaranteed spawn, so I'll probably go for that one at some point. Hopefully it turns out. Yeah, hopefully. I'm not like, I was a bit disappointed. I was like, oh, really? If it was earlier in the day, I would have taken it. But it was literally like within the last quarter of the day. And I didn't really want to be cycling back through trying to get a perfect day again, so that was the only reason. If it was guaranteed sunshine for a whole day, then I would have caught it and then just reset tonight and then back today. But obviously we're not always that fortunate with it, so. And I suppose I do need to catch it on stream anyway, so it gives me another reason to think it. Have you thought about doing the KO reset method? Yeah, I'll probably do that. Oh, Alpha Halucha up there. Yeah, I'll probably do that for Fennekin. Maybe. or something. Or no, actually, I don't know, maybe Pikachu. I don't know. At least this way, I'm still guaranteed other shinies. I'm not just looking for one. Oh, I was meant to set up, oh, what was it? Counter for this, but I forgot. Yeah, I have thought about a couple of the KO ones. Depending on the Pokemon, really. How annoying. Because, like, Pikachu is pretty good to do. The one in Area 6. But there is a place where you can just run, despawn it, and respawn it in. Like, if I was playing something else as well, I'd probably go for a knockout method. Oh, it just occurred to me that you could do Pikachu easily by gathering all three together and KOing them at once with Earthquake. Yeah, that's a good point. I was more thinking of the guaranteed alpha in Area 6. So I've seen the one where you do it, you start an evening and then you run straight to 6, wait for it to hit. I think it's 2.5 minutes. Because it's a 5-minute respawn. And then you knock it out, so it should bring you to about 2 minutes 50, I want to say. And then by the time you've knocked it out, and then wait the 5 minutes, and then just keep saving just before it turns the day, and then yeah. And then you can get a double check on Pikachu on each reset. Every reset. That's the one I'd probably do. That sounds like it'd be hard to set. It's not hard, it's easy. Like, it sounds hard, but it's not. You got to think, he's only like level 30. You got a level 100 with Dig or, you know, something. You probably knock it out. Like, I think my Dragonite would take it out into extreme speeds. Because it's adamant nature. All the IVs are done, and with the Silk Scarf, I don't think it would take long. But yeah, you just knock it out quickly. Make sure you got a Pokemon that's super effective against it. It's fine. And even if you knock it out, you know, knock it out a bit early. No, I suppose you gotta do it just before, don't you? Yeah, it should be alright. Because it'd be the same spawn, wouldn't it, every time that you would load in. You need to do it just before it spawns in. So it's a brand new spawn. It spawns in, flicks the day, another new spawn. But yeah, no, it's not that hard. I've seen a video on it. Just all about timing. But yeah, no, the only other one I was thinking of would probably be Fennekin. What is it? It's a 60-second timer. But then you got the bench right next to the Fennekin anyway, so you can reset on multiple. Which is what I'd probably do. And I wouldn't reset if I didn't have to. I don't like resetting. Bench resetting, shall I say. I'd rather soft reset. For me, I need to physically do it. Otherwise, I'll just be like, go into like zombie mode. Oh, Pidgeot's over there this time. Made the regrettable choice of binning old boxes. Uh-oh. I need a small box. Always the way that as soon as you get rid of them. I did get rid of a few boxes. Only because my other half was like, do you need this? Do you need this? And I was like, no, not in a minute. Hopefully you can get pop into one of your local shops, Tyler. See if they've got a box. I don't know what the shops are like near you, but I always get customers coming in. Oh, have you got any spare boxes? I'm like, yeah, I've got, let me go grab one quick. Time for work, time for look. Good luck, Johnny. Appreciate it, Matsu. Hopefully you have a great day at work. Hopefully the migraine doesn't get the better of you today. Good ask Kai on the way home. Yeah. No harm in trying. I was going to say, I've probably got a spare box somewhere. Oh, nearly ran off the edge. Imagine shipping off, paying postage for like £4 for postage for a box. Mental. Alpha again. Halucha. I would happily take a Halucha. I think I'm going to do the double spawn for the Halucha when we get to him. Get the Pidgey and the Halucha at the same time. Alpha Riolu. Sensible. Yeah, you know me, I don't like wasting. If I can get more hunts in, it's the way that's got to be, unfortunately. None of this, let's go for one and then you come back to the same building to hunt something else. When you could have potentially had the chance of getting another one while doing that first hunt. I do need to go, like, because you got the Pidgey in 1, which is a guaranteed alpha. I'm not sure if the Mabel's Lab, if it's in range. It should be, but I think it might be too high for it to spawn in for you. Obviously, it's the same with what was it? The Dratini and the cafe, the one what I did. And you can't just fast travel to the cafe because it's just out of reach because the building's too tall. And I think it's around about the same height as the Pidgey one from the floor. That's why you have to You know, like you could climb up the ladder or just run to the railings or whatever it is, and then just fast travel back to the cafe and then have a quick check and so forth. I suppose you could probably do that. Just the way that I would do it, it would be a runaway method instead of fast traveling. No, I don't know. Or no, I suppose I would fast travel back to. No, maybe not. I don't know. So I say I could fast travel back to 1, run through 1, because then you'll get in chances on everything that spawns there. Then climb up the ladder, check the Pidgey, fast travel back to 1, because you can check Pichu. You got 2 Weedles, 3 Pidgeys. Was it 2 Bunnelbees, 3 Fletchlings, 2 Mareeps? So you've got a few. Fast travel might be quicker. Yeah, but what I'm saying is, with 1, so the Pidgey spawns here, at this spot here. So you would have to run all the way through, come to here, climb up the ladder, run over a bit, and then you'd see it spawn in. Whereas you could probably climb the ladder, jump back down, run to about here, and then run back, climb the ladder, check, run back, climb the ladder, check, instead of having to do this extra bit. But the only bonus about doing the extra bit would be you can check everything else at the same time. You're getting fresh spawns on everything. Whereas if you were to do it that way, you're only literally getting the Pichu, the Alpha Pidgey, the other Pidgey, the Weedle, and the other Pidgey on the other roof. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe for the sake of a few seconds, you may as well do the whole fast travel. But like I said, I'm not sure if Mabel's lab resets it. I think it's just a bit too early. And you know, people ain't got no time for soft resetting just for a chance. May as well play safe than. I think we'd be where is he? Oh, there he is. I think we'd be quite lucky with Riolu. I don't think we're phased too much on it. You think so too? Like Dratini, I didn't do too bad. I got 2 shiny Dratini by the time I got my Alpha Dratini. I think we're probably phased once, maybe once, twice. I think it'd be pretty much the same as Dratini. I think we'll probably get a couple, and then we'll get the Alpha. But yeah, I don't think it'd be many. I thought that was shiny up there then. Oh, so I was playing my second playthrough on my OLED earlier. So I was like, oh, I'll try and make some progress. Found a full odds shiny Fletchling in area 4, and it fled because it saw me apparently from inside the wild zone. So I was like, man, it's only a Fletchling, I ain't too bothered. And like, I'm not going to see many of them. It's just silly. Like, you're in the wild zone beyond the wall. How can they spot you?
Pokeballs flying, can't get no sleep. Alpha roar shakes the street. Johnny won't stop till his team's elite.
Hopefully we get a Badoo as well. I haven't seen, like, to be fair, I've not seen one shiny Badoo yet. Which is quite odd. It's quite, in certain wild areas, it's quite a common Pokemon to see on, like, rooftops and stuff. Yeah, I've not seen one. On, I would so get rid of this day if an alpha Halucha popped up. Oh, well, to be fair, I'll probably do it for any shiny I need. Bum, bum, bum.
Facing doubts, I find my voice. A whisper truth, a heartfelt choice. I stand up tall, I make
To be fair, that's understandable. Well, hopefully I get the reclaim on the Spritzy, so. Shame that Pidgeot don't despawn, respawn. But to be fair, I don't really need one, but oh, it's not alpha either. It's a big bird, so just I thought it was an alpha for a sec. You know what, right? I don't know. I think if this one goes well today, I'll probably do some more Wild Zone hunts for the rest. Yo, Stefan, how's it going, man? Good to see you, bub. Just to see if we could get any cheeky, like, quick shinies. Still not quite sure what I'm doing tomorrow, though. Like, I haven't really thought of what I'm hunting tomorrow. Good, been doing some Area 13 hunting in the night time. Still need 2 ciphers and a phantom. Good luck, man, on the ciphers and that. I still need to do some 13. I need to do day and night, to be fair. I need to get a pincer for my living decks. And obviously I want to try and go for the alpha prevalent. But no, man, good luck. Hopefully you get some sparkle soon, bud. Yeah, I'd love an alpha from over there. Area 13. I was actually thinking of the bee drill today. Maybe if we do well here, probably go for a bee drill or it can take a minute. Have you got the shiny charm, Stefan? Hopefully that obviously would help you out as well. Give you that extra boost. Nearly night time. I wonder how many resets it would take. Many? I'm trying to think, like, how many checks, technically respawns, do I get in a day's worth? And then how many checks would that be? There we go, it's night time, get a last check in. There's I'll reset that. And then go back for it. I'm not a fan of this water though. Highland Spring Strawberry. It's got a very like bitter strawberry taste to it. Like if you were chomping on a strawberry. I don't like fruit strawberries. And it's like I've just finished pummeling a punnet of them. Can't believe it's going to be in the minus weather later. It's definitely a bit Baltic. I popped to the shops earlier. And freezing. That's the point. Once I finish stream, I've got to put the bike under the cover again. I didn't do it earlier. It's only because of where I was riding, obviously the exhaust. I don't want it melting my my cover. So I put it under a bit later before dinner. Oh, double alpha. Make sure it's despawned. But yeah, no, I'm trying to get the second playthrough done, and then I'll probably shiny hunt in my spare time in that, to be fair. Just gives me something to do if I'm a bit bored at home or what. Do some resets or whatever. We surely got to see a shiny Badoo. He'll shiny soon. Yeah, it'd probably be the Pidgey on the roof. No, my luck if it's gonna be a shiny. I did change my uniform earlier. Well, my appearance earlier, but because I couldn't save it, I'll do it once. I got shiny, but it's the outfit in the thumbnail. I got a picture of Rioli like he was like fed up being hunted, because you know I've hunted him in near enough every game. That's why he's got that look on his face. He's like, oh, again? How many of my kind do you need? Oh, back to work next week. Gonna be fun. I'm gonna go back to a brand new, refresh store. I'm actually quite looking forward to it, seeing what it's gonna look like. I don't know if it's gonna be completely done. I gather it will be, because we open on the Friday and I go back on the Wednesday. Unless they've probably got like, you know, if they're set back for whatever reason. See, this is the thing is I changed the word in that. So in this it's tunes, and then I changed it to songs in the final version. Like I changed. There was only like a few extra bits I added in from that song. I like the new songs. Yeah, the new one. Like I might do some more on Friday, or I might do some tomorrow during the day. I don't know. Depends what. I still haven't added in that Anthro song yet. I might do one for Greninja. I'm just making songs for like some of my favourites. My faves. Gotta have your faves have got to come first, surely. There's only so many times you could write about Lumiosi and alphas. I don't know why I picked that up. Unless we get the shiny, I ain't keeping it. I still think the lyrics in this are top tier. Like the amount of references I put into that, and the fact is, like, that's all my own lyrics and everything. Like I wrote. It was like So like I still remembers. I think it's in our mod channel on Discord. The very early version of it, because I wrote it and it was like, you know, a little bit, and then I made it, and then I was listening back to it, and then I was like, as I was listening, I was like, oh, I could add this, or I could add that. So then I got my notepad up on the computer, because I saved it in different intervals from when it originally sounded like to what next and so forth, just in case obviously it didn't sound right, so I could go back to the original lyrics and then maybe change something else, you know, playing it safe and all that. Yeah, you done really good. Oh, thank you. But yeah, it was just, I was listening to the newer versions, and then I just kept adding stuff to it. But Darkrai was really hard, because obviously it said Darkrai, like, because obviously how it's spelt. And that's why I said when I had to put Rye, I had to put R-Y-E to make it sound like Darkrai. Makes sense. Yeah, sometimes the they don't, like, they say it how it's like sort of spelt sometimes, which is a pain. But you know, this is why you write down your lyrics and save it, so you can just basically highlight and put them back in, and then just tweak them to make it set like, and then you just go for how it sounds, and then spell it by how it sounds, and then generally it works. But yeah, no, it's just the references, like, you know, the living decks, the whole living decks, the Premble, you know, stepping up to Arceus, Shaman, Darkrai, and then it's just like the, you know, then the Pokemon bit. Oh, like, you know, the cheeky likes we set to 10. Obviously we tend to do it, and like start it off as 10. But yeah, and then just like the Pokemon bit, you know, like the Charizard hitting you with the palm, Lucario, you know, false palm and all that. Calling you down like Lapras, you know, the water ice, you know, it's a water ice type. Calling you down like Lapras to sing you a song because it knows sing. Switch out for Gengar to Dream Eater. You know, you need to be sung to be asleep, for Dream Eater to hit you. And then, you know, you're floating away because you're dreaming. Alarm clock start the day. You know, throw back to the old OG Ash. And then, yeah, alarm clock start today. You're going to be late for Oak's giveaway, which Ash was. Yeah. Did very well. It just, the thing was, once I got to a certain part, it just all started falling, slotting into places. Bum, 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 bum.
Look at the screen, it's sparkling bright. A shiny is near, can we catch it tonight? Johnny's got the skills, he's got the plan. Shiny hunting, that's the man. Let's play Johnny on a
I do need to go for a Charmander though at some point. I'm trying to get my final team, but in shiny alphas or shalfers. Obviously, Dragonite wasn't. It was more of a sub from my original 6, but you know, I had to get the boy Dragonite. But yeah, I need obviously an alpha route. I've got the Ampharos. Obviously, Greninja was another sub. So I need Totodile, Charizard. Who else did I have? I didn't have a grass type, did I? No. I'm trying to remember who I completed the game with. Soon tell you. I can't even remember myself. Oh yeah, Lucario, Charizard. Gardevoir. Alligator. Ampharos. And oh no, I did complete it with Meganium in the end. Who did I can't remember who I took out. It'd be in box 1. Yeah, because I ended up. Did I get? No, I didn't. Sorry, no, I didn't have Meganium. My bad. It might have been. Was it Chestnut? Because Meganium I didn't get until. What was it? After I'd done it, because I'd done it for the Zygarde. I caught Meganium. Because obviously, Zygarde being ground dragon, so I used Fairy Grass mainly, and I did use for Alligator as well. They were the two that I used to beat Zygarde. I can't remember who was my 6th. Charizard, Alligator, Ampharos, Lucario, Gardevoir, I don't know. I think it might have just been between the switch of them. Like, I think my 6th I just kept changing, I believe, which would have been the Dragonite and Greninja. Maybe, I don't know. I can't remember. I don't think I've got a picture of my final team. Oh, there you go. There's my final team. Victory Bell, that was who it was. That was my 6th one. So yeah, I need to get, and then it was Greninja and Dragonite with the subs. It was. I would have used Chestnut, but obviously I couldn't Mega Evolve it. And at that time, I couldn't get access to Chikorita. So I went with Victory Bell because obviously I could Mega. But yeah, it helped, to be fair, the poison grass. No, so I did. Oh, so there's me saying, oh, I didn't finish it with a grass type, but I did. I totally, you know, it's just because Victory Bell isn't a normal Pokemon I would use. But I was like, you know what? I'm going to use it. Yeah, that's fair. That'd be why I forgot. And let's get that check in. Right, nothing. But yeah, I'm gonna try and get an alpha team with my original 6, as well as obviously trying to do some of like my favourites. We'll just go from there, really. Let's take out this. See, like, you think how long that is. I think that's what that timer where it's at currently now is probably about a minute and a half from the start of the day. Because obviously, you sit at the bench down there, and you got to climb up the ladder to where, obviously, when I reload back in is where I'm at. Not bad timing. Like, it just goes really fast. You think you only get 16 minutes in the daytime. So it's not long. Oh, I got asked the other day, was I going to the work too? I was like, nah, too many dins going. Like, I'd rather sit at home and watch paint dry. And it'll save me a bit of moolah. Right. Yo, Mike! How's it going, my dude? Welcome in. Also, you went last year? Yeah. I would have probably went this year as well. Like I say, there's too many dins going on. I don't want to associate with them. Don't need to go every year. Nah. And they're going to the same place as well. Like, they want to go to the spoons again. Which, it's all good, going to the spoons, but, you know, I'd rather go somewhere with a pool table. Have a few games of pool and what. But you go, like, it's next door you go to, and quite pricey there, to be fair. Come on, where's this Riolu at, man? Proper belter. Need to get see if we can get as many alphas as yesterday. Obviously, I think would be like the downfall to this type of hunt is, you know, you're sort of like stuck in a place. Whereas, you know, you could probably say the same yesterday when we got the Alpha Froakie and Alpha Ampharos. Good plus, got a shiny Phalanx in Wild Zone 16 while hunting for the shiny Alpha Froakie. Yo, congrats on the Phalanx, man. Hopefully you get the Froakie soon, bud. We got it yesterday. Such a cute Pokemon. There's our boy. The Mega. Hope so. Got that shiny luck, man. I'll give you some of my luck, bud. Hopefully it'll help it sparkle for you. I don't know how much I've got left for today. I used a lot of it yesterday with the 6 shelfers we got. But we didn't do too bad. We got the Dratini last week. Last Friday we got it. Took, what, 3 hours? 3 hours? Yeah, it was about 3 hours it took last week. And we got 2 normal shiny Dratini, a Spinarak, an Alpha Dratini, Shalfa Dratini, and a Pidgey. Normal Pidgey. Normal Spinarak and normal Pidgey. About 3 hours, yeah. Wasn't too bad last week. Basically doing the same sort of method now. So I'm hoping today will be a good one. To be fair, we're about. I bet you get the shiny by the time we get back. No worries. Nope, Pidgeot's back. Are you resetting at 5, Mike? Or you resetting at 16? Because if you go for the 5, you've got chance of Electric, Venipede, Bellsprout, Alpha Ampharos, the 2 Flaffies, Medichams, and Froakie. All from that one spot. That you've got a chance of getting shiny. Oh, I need to skip this before thingy goes on one. But yeah, nah. 5 would be a better spot. Just reset on that, and then you can still see the Froakie. So that's where how I got my Froakie. I went there. Do need to go back and try and get another 2 though at some point. Such a good tune. Good old Goldenrod. Love it. Love a bit of Johto. Hopefully we get that Spritzee shining again. Or Badoo. Take the Badoo. Halucha, Riolu, whatever. Whatever wants to pop up all sparkly like. We'll take it, we'll take it. It's a shame this one here doesn't respawn. Same with the Pidgeot. Be nice to get an extra couple added to the list. Oh, Halucha's alpha this time. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, no, I don't know when I go back for Froakie next. I need to go for a Charmander at some point, though. That's like one of the main targets. And Totodile. That'll be fun. I still need to look into it. If you've got the 6 alphas in the middle, can you still do the overload on Charmander and Totodile? Or do you have to go back to standard with the 2 and then do the overload that way? I need to look into it. Welcome back. Hey, Pidgey. Spies found me a traditional spinning wheel that is perfect for you. You're not getting on with the one that you got in a minute, then? Yeah, but I can only do. Oh, is it not like? Is it not big enough to hold enough yarn on it? That's alright. If it's a bigger one, then yeah. Ah, okay. That's alright. And a bigger one. Get bigger, bigger jobs on the go with it. I bet for your bigger jobs, obviously having to do it from like hands, like you used to. I bet that's. I bet you think to yourself, oh. It's like you've gone back a step. Yeah, I'm looking for a larger one that doesn't require electricity. Yeah, the thing is, you don't really need electric ones, though. You know, for the sake of, like... I don't know, it depends on, like, how quick you're using each part. Because you got to think, like, you know, there's two ways you can look at it. You could either turn it off, get a bit, turn it off, turn it back on, get another bit, turn it off, you know, rinse and repeat. Or you can just leave it on and then drain your electric. But if, you know, you got it by hand, and then, yeah, that's what I have to do. But yeah, just, you know, if it's non-electric, then yeah, it needs to be turned off and on all the time. Yeah, but that's not. Just, it's all the extra effort, isn't it, that you have to put into it. Like turning it off, turning it on, etc. I could see it being a pain to use though. But at the same time, obviously, it's, you know, it's helpful. But a non-electric one, yeah, I think definitely. Like, all you need is like one of them hand wheels that you can just like spin, and then it loosens a bit for you that you can then, you know, work. So Kai's found a traditional one that folds up and is light enough to be carried around the places. Ah, that's cool. That's definitely a lot handier. Well, we know what you're getting for Christmas. It's nearly 800. Ooh, brand new 800. Mental price. But then you just look at it next Christmas, maybe. But then you think of it like, you know, with commissions and stuff like that, you know, I get obviously you need bills and stuff that, you know, you have to, but, you know, just if you've got a bit, put by, and then it's a lifetime investment and it will make things easier. Yeah, exactly. And the thing is, you know, like you said, it's not electronic, so you don't have to worry about, you know, a motor going or about going, you know, because obviously, like, you know, a bout isn't like cheap, or if, you know, a motor goes in it, depending on the model, do they still, you know, stock motors and whatever. Oh, Alpha. Need to make sure I'm paying attention to those alphas, making sure we ain't got cheeky shiny and then I've reset over it. But no, hopefully you get it sooner than later. No, there's no point about the Switch anyway. Yeah, exactly. So I'm saving up all my commissions payments for it. Yeah, no, that's fair enough. Aiming for your birthday. Yeah, hopefully you get it by then. Nice little treat for yourself. Oh, really? Not too bad. Not the end of the world. Just climb up the ladder again. Wasn't paying attention and... Sorry, Ailey. Gotta run. Oh, there's the Pidgey up. Yeah, no, hopefully you get it for your birthday. Oh, alpha thingy-majiggy, my dog. Jiggy-me-joggy, my dog. I just love making my own yarn from my work, and whilst I love my Eastmaner, I can barely make 100 grams a time. Yeah, it's a shame. It's, you know, like you said, it's only a certain amount that you can actually like use. Traditional allows for 4 times as much. How long does, like, would 400 grams, what would that make? Like, if you were to, I don't know, make something at 400 grams, what would that make it? Is that like a sweater or like a pillow maybe? Well, my blankets. Oh, okay, so a blanket's 400. Oh, so it make you a blanket at a time then. That's good. So at the minute with your E1, because obviously like you said it's only doing like 100 grams, do you have to pre-make your 100 grams? So you then put it on the wheel, you feed it through, get near the end, and then it's hook it up and then tie it to the end of the previous 100, so then, you know, carry on where you're at. Yeah, the sweater Kai's currently making me has been about 400. Oh, okay. Like shiny then. I have them as individuals rather than tying them. Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if you would like sort of like tie it in to carry on as like one big sort of like string of line. You know what I mean? I didn't know if that would like probably mess up if you then get to the ends and then you've got to then try and carry it on. But yeah, I weighed it before I do it. Oh, okay. Oh, you can tie together, but honestly, I don't see the point at the moment. Well, it definitely wasn't a shiny Pidgey, because we now have a Halucha. I swear that Riolu didn't despawn them. Now it will, definitely. Have you got many coming in at the minute? Got some blankets on the go. So I know some of the people across the pond love them. But yeah, my quest to make craft and art materials for myself, other artists, are going well. That's good. I suppose you could even like, oh, I don't know. You could probably still keep your E1 and then, you know, sell the 100 grams, because you think if someone, I don't know, was making something and they don't quite need 400, but they need more than 100, so then you could like, okay, so I'll do you 200s to give you like 200, for example. And then sell it as like a 200 pack. Oh yeah, I intend to keep my e-spinner for exactly that. Oh, okay. But yeah, no, I'm sure it would come in handy. You know, if someone messaged you and was like, oh, I like this colour of your yarn, but do you do smaller sizes than 400? And you're like, yeah, well, funny you say that. I've got a 100 gram pack here listed if you need that. And they'll be like, yeah, perfect. And boom. Cheeky commission. Definitely. I have been the person who everyone goes to when they want something specific. Well, yeah, but when you think about it though, like you go to, I don't know, a seller, and you know you're particularly looking for, I don't know, maybe a certain pattern of colours or, you know, whatever. And maybe they don't make it themselves. Maybe they get it from, I don't know, like a wholesaler or something. They buy it all in bulk. And then they come to you and was like, oh, so I'm looking for this, 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 and this. Oh, yeah, I've got that. Hang on. Give me a while and I'll, how much do you need exactly? And then, yeah, easy. But it's good to be like that as well. Keeps you busy. And obviously it's bringing in the commissions as well. And it's something that other people won't have. Double alpha. Could have been shiny. Let me down, that did. I like it. My spare time means I can do my own projects and get to make things for other people. That's it. You know, like I said, it keeps you busy, and you're doing stuff, you know, making stuff for others as well, which is I'm also a nosy bee who likes knowing what other people are doing. It's not a bad thing. It's competition. It's all good. It's all in the rule book. It's how it has to be. It means you're competitive. It's good. Keeps you sharp. Keeps you on your toes. Well, your fingers. Keeps me on my wheels. Yeah. Keeps my wheels grounded. But yeah, no, I know the feeling. Like, you know, it's good. It's good to have a cheeky dip here and there. Have a look about. nearly another. I think we were on, what were we on? Fifth reset. 5 days. Don't think I could have a different one, if you know. We are on many. Yeah, I think it's 5. We're on. To be fair, like, I would love to. I don't know. Like, I envy some of the people that work from home. 100%. You know, you get some of these, like, people that stream and stuff like that. Work from home. They can literally do, you know, what they want. Sit at their computer. And, like, shiny hunt and stuff like that. And then you got, you know, and then there's me that's out for work. Like, I would love to work from home. But then I wouldn't at the same time. I'd be so bored. Like, I think I would be one that would get distracted way too easily. As well, like, so, like, there is pros and cons to it, of course, but... Yeah, I don't know. Oh. I think I would have to start wearing flight socks a lot. If I would work from home, I'm telling you. You're such a social creature, you wouldn't manage working from home. No, I don't think I could. I think at first it would be nice. It'd be like having a long holiday from work. You know, a long annual leave. And I think maybe like 4 weeks, 5 weeks later, I think I would end up being just absolutely bored. Yo, Ryan, how's it going, my man? I'll do this shiny in 20. Yeah, man, go for it. We got quite a few yesterday after you I saw you. We got an alpha shiny Froakie. We got shiny Ampharos, alpha Ampharos. We got the Gallade, because you were there when we got the Garbodor. We got the Gallade, we got the Frostlass, and we got our friend Melamar, all alpha. And then we got a few just normal shinies yesterday as well. I did give you a shout out at the end of yesterday's stream, man. Appreciate the 10 bomb yesterday, my man. Really do appreciate it. Thank you again, man. Switching off from doing work is probably the hardest part, in my opinion. Because I don't go home from work, I'm already at home. No, yeah, exactly. Trade me, you damn Dragonite. Mate, if I had a spare, I'd trade you one. Unfortunately, I haven't got one yet. That's what I was thinking yesterday when I was doing Wild Zone 20 before I left to do the Froakie and Ampharos. I was thinking, maybe a shiny Dragonite appears in the middle. But I wasn't fortunate enough to get one. That's what I meant as 20. I get you, yeah. Hopefully you get a Dragonite, man. I thought you meant in like 20 minutes. My bad. How you doing today though, man? You alright? Good day. Good if you trade me. I'll tell you what, if we can get the Riolu, I'll go and hunt 20 for the rest of the stream. And if I get a Dragonite, I'll trade it to you. If we get another Dragonite. But depends how much, depends if Riolu wants to play ball and appear a nice shiny alpha for me. That sounds fair. But you got to think though, Dragonite's one in what, 67 possible mons that spawn in. And if you got 6 spawns, like, you know, you're looking, potentially you can get... I don't think I've seen a double Dragonite. I can't remember. I might have. Normally, the ones I normally see are like Stunkfist, Garboda's been quite a few that I've seen doubles of. Like, things like Lucario, Tyranitar. I did see a couple of Garchomps yesterday. But, like, you know, like your more rarer type of spawns. You don't normally, like, I haven't really seen many doubles in the six, like, in the amongst of the 6 Pokemon I have there. You know what you should go for, Ryan, is the Dratini over Cafe Lina. Lina? The one on the rooftop. Which is here. Is it? Yeah, this one. It's here. And then use the double spawn method. That's where I got my Dratini. It'd be guaranteed. Well, you think you're guaranteed a Dratini and a Dragonair with the double spawn, and you're more likely to get the Alpha. No? All it is a check. Free fast travel back. I want yours to give it to me. I'm working on this one, man. It's gonna be my my new Dragonite, like my normal one, where it's fully IV'd. Need it for my ZA Royale stuff. Still got to work on my shiny charm on the other one. You know you want my Charizard? Look, to be fair, Charizard is my favourite. But, oh, I don't know. It's one of those things. Takes just a couple of numbers, mate. I know, man. But I can't part with it, man. This is starting to sound like a robbery. Look, I would if I could. I just can't part with it, man. Give us your Pokemon. See, he knows. It's, I don't know, it's one of those things. I can't part with Dragonite. It's like one of the first, I think, what is it? I don't know, it's not the first alpha, but it's one of the first hunts we did for the thingy, the stream, like proper hunting. Even though that I did get like the elemental monkeys while hunting Dragonite at a different area. You worked so hard to get them. Yeah, it was well, the thing is, like, I need to hunt a few more of them anyway. No, he didn't. All he done was run around in circles. I swear, I was controlling it the whole time. To be fair, I was controlling it, but... How about this? How about this? What's this? I don't know. I don't think anything can give me the... Get rid of the Dragonite, to be fair. Give you my shiny Lucario. Yeah, but it's not alpha, man. Like, I've got plenty of Lucarios. Riolu's Lucarios. Like, it's the same like I said yesterday, though. I've got plenty of Charizards in other games. Like Charmanders, Charizards. It doesn't matter where, when it comes to stats. No, I get that. But you think I've got an Alpha Dragonite, Shiny Dragonite. I would not trade it for not an Alpha. Like, I could make another Dragonite now. Just a normal one. I've got 2 Dratinis there. No, silly, I'm giving it to you. Nah, I'm all good, man. I appreciate the offer, but I can't get rid of it. I got to stick to my. I've got to stick. I'm fold. I've got to keep the Dragonite. Dun, 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 dun. I don't want you. I don't want your Dragonite. Just let me send you a shiny. You alright? The other Ryan, how's it going? Give me 2 minutes. Because obviously the game saves and I'm on a day at the minute. Give me a few minutes, let the day run down. I'll start a new day and then which is Lucario. Dun, dun, dun. Super, good. You hunting much today? How did Yeah, I was gonna say you don't want to ruin your day cycle. Wait, no, I'm the only Ryan in this chat. To be fair, the other Ryan was red beforehand. Trainer red. No, I was saying your name was red before. Oh, Alpha Riolu. I tell you what, Ryan, I'll trade you a shiny Dratini, and then you can give me the Lucario if you want. I'll be fair. I'll trade you a shiny Dratini, man. Because I'll probably get more anyway when I go hunting for the other alphas. There's me saying that, and then I get an alpha before I get a normal one. Whenever you're ready. Yeah, that's alright, man. Just let this day cycle go through. I'll tell you what, I'll do it now quick. I'll just reset the day. It's just otherwise I don't. Is it gonna mess? No, it shouldn't mess with my day, should it? Should be alright. What are we putting in? Should I put my code in? What I normally use for the channel? No, we'll put in my one then. So 2580-3258. Just let me know when you're searching, man, and then I'll press OK. And then we get back to the Riolus. Bum 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 bum. No, I'm going to pop to the loo quick. Hopefully it'll be ready. How can you be in? Oh, in the game. Oh, okay. Oh, I'll just leave it and then go to all of them. Oh, it's holding on him. Yeah, no worries, man. Yo, how's it going, Ron? Sorry about that. Right, we're back. All right. How's your day been, man? All right, let's get back to the Riolu after this. Good boy, Dratini and a Primble. Love the internet. It'll be fun, man. Appreciate the Lucario, my dude. Enjoy the Dratini. There you go. Now you get yourself a Dragonite. while I'm here, actually, I'm gonna change my outfit. Enjoy. Make sure you do the EV stats. Yeah, I will do, man. Right. I may as well just save it here. What, a minute or two out? So at least I don't have to keep jumping up every time. So I can just do that. Wait, how do I evolve this? So you get it to, what is it, level 30? And then evolving the Dragonair, and then level 55 to Dragonite. Literally 5 or more Pokemon back. It's not that long. Put it in a hold, give it a lucky egg to hold. Go do the ZA Royale. Do that, you get it 55 in no time. Easy. And obviously where it's traded as well, it should level up quicker. Could be a lot worse. Yeah, it could be who's the other one? It evolves at like 60 something. Give you a lucky egg, mate. Level 55. Standard, I think, isn't it? For I think actually, isn't it the lowest pseudo? Pull up shiny then. Pseudo, isn't it like is it 52, I think? But yeah, pseudos are not small numbers. Love you, bro. Thank you. Nah, you're welcome, man. Enjoy. It's all good, man. It's all good. Glad to help you out with get yourself a Dragonoid at some point. Dun, 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 dun. Still have that as Charizard. To be fair, once I've done a bit of you know, looking into, I'll probably do the Charmander hunt at some point. I've just got to check to see if obviously having 6 alphas in the middle, can you still have the 6 in the middle to do the overload in the south spawns? I'm not sure. So if you can, then cool. If not, then it's fine. I'll just clear out the alphas and then do the whole overload trick thing. Ideally, like I want to be aiming for a Shelfer Charmander. Don't have money today. No, you don't need money, man. You're all good, bud. It's all good. Don't need to be don't need to have money, man, to be here. It's just enjoy, man. Any of you are going to be shiny hunting in a minute, or are you just chilling at the mill? Oh, how did your Legends Arceus run go, man? Did you get far in it in the end? I got to, where did I get to on my second playthrough of this on my OLED? I got to rank F today. And failed the shiny fletchling. The lodge shiny fletchling. Which I wasn't, didn't bother me too much. Got enough of them in this game so far. At times. It'd be even worse if it was an alpha. You know that alpha and max EV has no difference. Yeah, I know. It just looks better being bigger. Who doesn't like a bigger Pokemon, man? I think the only downfall with the alphas, obviously, is the clunkiness. They get caught on on items a bit easier. But I wouldn't put it in battles way too slow. No, they're not slower. They're the same. Like everything's the same. It's just bigger. Yeah. If I was to get my Greninja out now and then get my normal Greninja out, it'd be the same speed. No, they move slower. Bigger hitbox. Oh yeah, the hitbox is a bit bigger. Obviously, they're bigger. But if someone's using Surf on you, or Waterfall, or something like that, it doesn't matter your hitbox. You're getting hit either way. Like, if I've got... Where is it? Where's my Ampharos? We'll test this. Should be a box one. Yeah, there it is. So you got normal Ampharos. Run in. Right, now let's get the second one. I don't really notice. Like I said, they're just a bit more clunky. Okay, yeah, I suppose. A little bit faster. Nothing to write home about, though. Still leave him in the dirt. I have a shiny Greninja too. Yeah, they're not much slower. I know a lot of people are using Pikachu at the minute in ZA Royales, the ranked. They're using Light Ball Pikachu. I don't really know what to upload. I'm out of ideas. I don't know, man. What do you enjoy playing at the minute? Just do whatever. Shiny Greninja is a good one though. Can you say bottle of water? Yeah, there you go. Or do you want me to say it like bottle of water? Uploads, yeah, upload something you enjoy doing. 100%. Yeah, man. But I love the British accent. What's another one they like, Sam? Yo! Boom! Cheeky! I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much for the 20 bomb as well. Thank you so much, buddy. Hey, I'll say bottle of water as many times as you want. How come my thingy didn't go off? Surely that should have been there. Water? Yeah, mate. Bit of water. You know what? If I went to America, I think I'd be in the circus. Come see the British person say bottle of water. People would be queuing up for days. Be locked in a cage with Americans love our accents. To be fair though, I like the American accent. Like, I think Americans got good accents. All 54 different British accents. Do you need any other shinies? You live in Florida. I bet that's well warm over there. Do you ever get any snow in Florida, or is it always like really hot? Do I need any other shinies? I'm all good, bud. I appreciate that though. Thank you for the offer. Why would that make you that, Ryan? I'll hide that comment, man. A bit mad. Like, but no, I appreciate it again, Ryan, man, for the 20 bomb. Really do appreciate that. Thank you so much. But no, man, I'm all good with shinies, to be fair. Like, I don't normally shiny hunt if I'm not streaming. Like, don't get me wrong, I love shiny hunting. But that's why I'm doing a second playthrough. So I can keep all my shinies for streams on this one, and then didn't mean to curse. Cuss. No, you didn't cuss, man. I don't know if you did. Did it flag up on the approved thing? Hang on, have a look. No, I didn't. It didn't flag up. A friend of mine actually had that the other day. Someone that I know from work. The other week popped in, said something, and it didn't even flag up for me. They sent me a screenshot on WhatsApp, and I said to him, I was like, mate, so I showed him a picture of it. I was like, mate, it didn't even show up on my end, so I didn't even see it. Because sometimes, where do you work? I work in a retail shop, man. I'm a manager. I'm currently off at the minute on annual leave. I'll go back next week. My shop is getting a refurb, so I'll go back Wednesday to a new looking shop. I'm actually quite looking forward to it, to be fair, seeing what it looks like. I did tell them that they're a bit brave for doing it this close to the holidays and everything, so it's risky. I think it was what 2.5 weeks, I think, of work. Obviously, as of Friday, last Friday, at 6 p.m, we shut early, and then as of then, after 6, we don't open until the 28th. Thank you so much for the Tratini. No worries, man. You're welcome. Thank you again for the 20 bomb and the Lucario, man. I appreciate it. I always thought Florida was you didn't normally get snow over there because it was like really hot. It's like a hot place. You deserve it, brother. Appreciate it, man. Well, hopefully we get another shiny, because the we got shinies after not long after you dropped that 10 bomb yesterday. When did you get famous? Just remember me, not the other one. I remember both of you, man. Mate, we got a long way to go. Oh, we got a long way to go for that, to be fair. Like, I still do my, my 9. Well, it's not so much a 9 to 5, but technically, I work 9-hour shifts. Bottle of water. But yeah, man. When you get famous, buy you a house. Mate, if I earn enough money, I'd buy you a house, Tyler. Obviously, I'd buy myself one first, but I definitely wouldn't buy this house. Needs too much work done to it. A 3-bed would do. 3 beds? Cheeky 3 bed? What's that? An office and 2 rooms. Not fussy. Nice driveway for you for your wheels. Get you in and out. Yeah. Get what was it? The built-in driveway thing. Ramp access, maybe a small garden. Yeah. Do you get you what is it? One of those like portable greenhouses and everything. Start growing your own tomatoes, your own chilies and that. Doesn't have to be big. Nah, just something for the side. I know Obi at work. He grows all of his stuff in his allotment. He comes in now and then with his plums. He's like, anyone fancy? Like, obviously I don't like plums, but yeah, he come in with a a punnet of plums, freshly picked from his allotment. Chat. We can't ban people, man. Obviously, I had to remove one of the comments due to it being a bit mad, but gonna lie, actually growing stuff is cool. Yeah, like obviously I've we had I remember saying to you, what was it, last year I think it was, about the sunflowers and that we had. Like they were huge. Bum, 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 bum. Do you know how, like, I don't know, they say, don't they, like, people that shiny hunt are a little bit psychotic. Because of the torture you put yourself through looking for something that's got a different colour palette to something originally the same. Just call me Red. Red? Yeah, that's fine, man. It does get a bit confusing when you got 2 Ryans. Not gonna lie. NGL and all that. I don't think I should be answering that question. I don't know. There's something quite soothing about shiny hunting, to be fair. You know, it definitely makes talking to like chat and everything a lot easier. Because it's so seamless, like, you know, you just, especially this method anyway. Like, it was a bit different, obviously, for Scarlet and Violet. You know, with the terrible lighting and you know, the amount of Pokemon that was like spawning in an area, like, and obviously you don't get the shiny noise, so you have to pay attention more, and you know, so obviously, but in this, like, obviously you got the shiny noise and stuff, and it makes it a lot easier. Dun, 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 dun. Good afternoon, yo gamer, how's it going, man? Hope your day's going well, bud. Appreciate you being here. Shiny hunting yourself? What are we going for? Give us the good news. Shiny hunting is both soothing. Break already? Sheesh. No, I can't, man. Unless people are going a bit cray-cray, then obviously that's a bit different. But everyone's all good and that. The after effect of getting a dopamine hit when you have caught one. Yeah. So I was actually talking of dopamine. I was listening to Pokemon Facts to Sleep to again last night. Funny that come up. Oh no, sorry, it wasn't that. It was a video of the creator of Path of Exile. And they made a YouTube video, and it's like, does the game you play own you, or no? Is the game that you're playing you? That was the video, and it was basically like talking about live service games that, you know when you log in on a daily, and it's like, oh, if you log in every day, you get a reward and stuff like that. And it's basically like human nature, the dopamine of humans don't like breaking chains, you know, to get the reward, and then you lose like a lot of it. So like, if you say you was on day 256 and you've got to log in for a day, and then you're back to day 1, like, that then turns people off of going back to the game. And to be fair, it's sort of true. So like, I missed out on the TCG Pocket event, and then after that I barely touch it now. I haven't turned it on since the 13th, so a week. Oh no, sorry, the 12th. So just over a week the last time I opened up TCG Pocket. But yeah, I get it. Like, but yeah, it was quite true. You know, or because like, you get some games, don't you? Especially like MOBA games and that. And it's like, oh, if you pay, I don't know, $6, you can recover your broken streak or whatever. Yeah, they actually bring in specialists to help create games to be addictive. Like, I wasn't addicted to TCG Pocket or nothing. You know, like, don't get me wrong, I enjoyed logging in, you know, getting your packs, and you know, seeing what cards I got. But other than that, like, I wouldn't be like, oh, I need more. Like, I need more packs. You're not, but others are. Oh yeah, don't trust. Like, I know people that can be like that. Yeah, it's. But then that's where they get the whole, you know, when it starts getting quite bad, I think. And like, especially with like things like Fortnite and stuff like that, I think is not good, because obviously it is aimed at younger viewers, or you know, younger participants. And when they're like, oh, here you go, here's this new skin, it costs 20, like, you know, $20 or 20 quid or £20, whatever. You know, I get it all the time when my boy's like, oh, Dad, can you buy me this skin? Games cater to white whales. There's a whole psychology behind it. Yeah, like 100%. I've had Fortnite Crew for a while, and obviously I don't generally spend my V-Bucks or whatever. I don't really play Fortnite, to be honest. But I've been at work and my boy's gone, oh, Dad, can I have this skin? And I'm just like, oh, log on to my account and gift it to you. Well, I've done that a few times. There could be... should only be one Mariah. Start singing Chesney Hawkes, the one and only. I am the one and only. If I was a singer, I'd be great. Definitely not a singer. A lot of it's based on FOMO. Yeah, I've had that. A lot of games are like that, though. All FOMO. I was trying to remember, what was the video I saw about it? I watched it a few months back. A video like that on YouTube. But yeah, I know apparently the EU was actually trying to get rid of it. Because they tried changing the what was it, the law around it. But I don't know what is actually, like, if anything actually come of it, or if anything's being you know, if it's going ahead still or anything. Yeah, especially because a lot of it is gambling. Yeah. And that's the thing, obviously, like you said, when it comes to like the younger people in that, obviously it's like they're trying to start them, like it's like mad words, but yeah, trying to finger them into it. Some places have already banned games with loot box and gambling mechanics. Oh yeah, I know. Is it Netherlands have done it? I'm sure it's Netherlands. So like stuff like you know, the old FIFAs, the FC, EA FC, whatever it is now. But anyway, FIFA, and I think it was even some of Call of Duty. You know, they couldn't buy Ultimate coins or anything like that. It was banned in their country, so they don't even have an option. I'm sure it's Netherlands that have that. Pretty sure. But then it's the same with, isn't it like China? They're only allowed on like video games, computer games, and whatever. For, is it a couple of hours? I think max a day. Or was that Korea? I can't remember. It's one of them. Like, could you imagine being told, oh yeah, you're only at, I think it's there too, and maybe Switzerland. It might have been Switzerland. But yeah, could you imagine being told that you can only play video games for a couple of hours a day? That is like, yeah. I wouldn't enjoy being a kid. Like, you know, like for us over here, and I suppose it's like probably a lot of places in the world. you know, you get to adulthood, you start realizing, you know, what adulthood's like. You know, you go to work, you earn some money, blah blah blah. It's not all sunshine and rainbows over that hill all the time. You know, you have your good days and your bad days. You know, like anyone. And then, you know, when you're a kid, you're like, oh, I can't wait to grow up. You know, I can do this and do that and do what I want. And then when you get there, you're like, oh, I actually wish being a kid again. You know, life was easy. That would be awful, but also it would be better for kids because the games we played as kids were not predatory compared to current games. Nah, yeah, I'll get you. And the thing is, like, you got to remember, when I was a nipper, you know, when you bought a game, it was the full game. There wasn't none of this. Oh, right, so here you go. Here's a $60 price tag on it. If you pay another $40, I'll give you the rest of the game. Like, you know, when you bought it, you had it. In our days, we got a whole ass game. Don't have microtransactions. Wait, when you what? when you what? Yeah, so when I was younger, you know, it only recently, you got to think it started in, what, loot boxes. Because I remember when loot boxes, like, especially, because I was playing Call of Duty at the time. Say it. What? Say, what was I going to say? I don't know. Loot. Microtransactions happened in about late 2000s, early 2010s. No, it was later than that. Because what was it? It was Advanced Warfare when they first come into it. Hang on, I've got to search this. When did Advanced Warfare come out? Let's have a look. Because that was when it first come into it. But at that time, it was like you could earn the boxes as well as buy them if you wanted to. When did Advanced Warfare come out? 2014. Okay, yeah. So, yeah, 3rd of November 2014, and it wasn't until 2015 when they introduced the loot boxes. Because I remember when they did, it was for one of the DLCs. Not what it's woot about. That's Newcastle lads, mate. All that. Why are you in that? What you say? What you say, mate? Check when the horse armourer for Oblivion come out. That's was the first kind of microtransactions. Oh, okay. What was it? Horse armor Oblivion. Oblivion. Oh, there it is. Come out. 2006. The Oblivion Horse Armor DLC was released on April 3rd, 2006. It was first made available for purchase on the Xbox Live Marketplace and the PC platform. Oh, there you go. This DLC is widely considered to be one of the earliest examples of paid cosmetic downloadable content. The origin point for modern microtransactions in the video game. Okay, so yeah, 2006 for that, but 2015. Love you, bro. Nah, you're all good, man. Don't want that. Don't want what? But yeah, so 2006 for that, but yeah, it was 2015 2015 for Call of Duty to start using it. Because I remember I was playing the Advanced Warfare at the time. I was already max prestige, and I completed the zombie campaign in that as well. Got all the trophies for the zombies, the storyline. It was a good storyline, to be fair. I remember like early days when you used to do clan wars and that before all the esports and everything. Like esports, I gather, was a thing still, but you used to have like your clan wars. Because on Call of Duty Ghost, if you did clan wars and you won the basically like it was a few days, and if you were top of your table, you would get given armor, and it was yellow, like tiger, the white, what was it, desert? I can't remember the camo. One of them was called the Alpha one. It was the red and white. You know, like the actual army desert, desert camo. It was basically that, but you got the yellow. You got like yellow, black, and grey, and then that was for the platinum one, and for like the gold one was red, black, and grey. That was the outfits you would get before they started going down like customization routes and stuff. But yeah, that was Call of Duty Ghost, because I had both of them. See, that's the thing. I used to be a really big Call of Duty player back in the day. I stopped playing halfway through Black Ops 3. I never did it for COD. Oh, I loved COD. Like, you know, when you'd get like 12 of your mates online. It's a shame about growing up, unfortunately. 12 of your mates online, all jumping servers, trying to get into, you know, have a party of 6, but you try and get into the rest of your party, like your chat parties' lobbies. Or if they had a full party, I used to go in as a single, and then just, because they, like, some of them used to camp in corners and stuff like that, and I'd know where they would all sit, so I'd go in as an enemy and start like taking them all out, and you just watch them. They'd left the lobby. I think I quit COD after Black Ops 2, the first time it come round, not the remake. Black Ops 2 I wasn't a fan of Black Ops 1. NW2, the original NW2, top tier game, like absolutely love that. Really good. World at War was really good. Black Ops 1 I wasn't a fan of. MW3 I wasn't really a fan of. What was it? I'm trying to think of what was next. Black Ops 2 was after that. Then it was Ghost. And then I think it was Advanced Warfare. Might have been all Black Ops 3. I preferred the gaming story and not multiplayer. Yeah, see, I've only ever completed one campaign in all the years that I played Call of Duty, and that was MW3. And that was because my internet was down in the area. And I wanted to play COD. So I just completed the campaign start to finish. I think I did it in a couple of hours. Didn't take me long at all. I flew straight through it. But then I've got videos still on my Facebook. When you used to be able to upload from like PS4 and that back in the day through the Share Factory. I've got one of a TDM match that I did on Black Ops 3, and I ended it with 52 to 0. So a plus 52 KD. And you think it was 75 points to win, and I got 52 of them. And that is like no like messing about or anything. That is legitimate like playing the game. Like obviously I ran out of ammo, but I just picked someone else's weapon off and used that. I only had proper internet here in 2019, so I obviously didn't do any multiplayer games. I only did campaigns and story modes. See, the thing is, back then I wasn't really into single player games. Not like I am now. Like, I'm not really into multiplayer. Like, I think I'm past that part now of me. Like, I've been there, done it all. You know, I've done the whole... like, I'll probably do GTA 6 online. Like, I'll give that a go, obviously. But things like FIFA, Call of Duty, you know, Battlefield, all that sort of stuff, I'm way past all that now. I do own, what was the last one? The last COD that I owned, and I just wanted to see if I still had it, was the NW2 remake. They did a few years ago. I literally bought it. My daughter wanted to play it. So I was like, yeah, alright, fine, I'll buy it. So I bought it. She played it more than I did. I literally played it for a couple of days. Went in for a few games and whatever. Yeah, I still got it and turned it off and never played it again. It was just more because obviously they say as you get older, your reaction time gets slower. But, you know, I was alright. Yeah, I'm really past all of that. Like occasionally, as you know, I get asked to do like Gears of War, occasionally Halo, but I don't normally do it. I've played Gears of War like once or twice, but you know, I wasn't an Xbox fan. Like, I couldn't get on with their controllers. Like, obviously now it's not too bad due to playing the Nintendo Switch, and obviously it is the same design, so like now it has grown on me. But you know, when you were just so used to playing like PlayStation controllers, it was, I wouldn't say it was like really hard, it was just, it felt uncomfortable playing with an Xbox controller. But then you got to think, with like one of my Switch controllers that's like designed as a PlayStation controller, the one I use from the OLED. But like, it's literally like obviously a Switch controller, but the Joy-Cons are at the front. I used that one for years because it felt more comfortable for me. Yeah, I struggle with when I swap controllers. Like, I would struggle with Xbox and Switch only because of like the X and Y and A and B and that are all swapped. But generally, like, I still call like buttons triangle, circle, X, square. You know, generally, you play a game, say X's or B's jump or A's jump, X's jump. You know, that it's just a different letter, but the same position. So for me, I'll just say, oh yeah, X, or I'll still say like R2. You know, instead of T2 or T or ZT. Is it ZT now, isn't it? Oh, TZ. But yeah, I'll just say R2, L2. R1, L1. You know, it's just easier. Yeah, it sucks I have Xbox controllers for your PC. See, I just use my PS5 controller for my PC. Like, I wouldn't buy an Xbox controller for my PC. But then I've got this one here, which is like a third party one. but it's like a PS4 controller. Where it's like, you know, it's got back buttons at the back here. But yeah, my other half bought me this one. Just when I was playing Pal World and whatever. Hello, how's it going? Yo, Lexi, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. How you doing? How's the shiny hunting going? But yeah, like that's like a third party one. Busy and loving this game. Oh, it is a good game, to be fair. I'm enjoying it a lot more than I thought I would. But yeah, we're doing all right with the some of the alphas. We haven't got as many as other people, but we're getting there. DLC hype, by the way. Oh yeah, I'm looking forward to DLC. I'm looking forward. Like one of the key things is the fossils. Hunting them as an alpha. Because I was so dreading to do the fossils restoration, and you know, obviously trying to get it shiny, one in 4096, and yeah, trying to do that and trying to get a shiny alpha at the same time. But I wasn't looking forward to that. And then you see the trailer and you can get like the fossils alpha, and I was like, there we go. I know one of the hunts I'll be doing. This game is definitely worth the money. Yeah, like the thing is, I had someone that I know messaged me the other day trying to get me to play Ark Raiders, and I was just like, mate, no, I'm not really into the whole multiplayer stuff anymore. And it reminds me too much of Tom Clancy's Division anyway, just another version of that. And I did my time on them games. But anyway, and then he messaged me and he was like, "Oh, the new Pokemon game's trash." And I was like, "What makes you say that?" And he was like, "Oh, you're stuck in one little area, and all this." And I'm just like, "Oh, okay, it's your opinion, man. It's fair." But I was like, "Mate, it's not as bad as you think it is." But yeah. But that's someone hating on the game that hasn't played it, like most of them. Oh, it's not going to despawn, is it? Because of the... Alright, let's go this way. But yeah, no, it's a good game. The thing is, if you're a shiny hunter, this game is for you, like, hands down. Like, I'm loving the fact that, you know, now you can go to one of any of the Switch games and you can now get a living dex. You know, the only downfall is obviously shiny wise, you would have to be there for the events. You know, like the ruins, the Treasure of Ruins Pokemon, and you know, that sort of stuff. Obviously, you can't get them shiny again for, you know, don't know till when, but you know, I'm still sad that I missed out on the Galarian birds. Like, I signed up for the first one and totally forgot about it. But, you know, that was my fault. But yeah, no, it is a good game. I enjoy it. And I like the customization in this. It does... The only thing I would say, the downfall, customization for this game is... If you're a lad, it's not that great. If you're a female character, or... you like wearing them clothes, you know, each their own and all that. Perfect. But for someone that wears, you know, You ain't got much customization. Right, reset day. Let's go. Start a new day. Like, you can pull some, I think you can pull some of them off, but a lot of them are like, you know, you can class them as like a neutral bit of clothing, but most of it is either one way or another. I think for each bit of clothing, they should have given you an option of, you know, say for example, I don't know, feminine, masculine, androgynous? I don't know what that is. 3 words you're trying to say. Oh, man, I don't even know the third one. I ain't gonna even try and attempt to butcher that. But yeah, no, yeah, that true. It's that's yeah, exactly what I'm. No, I can gather what it's meant to be, but I couldn't say the word. But yeah, the I think, like, you know, certain things, like if you, I don't know, if you got a skirt, for example, you know, what about making it into a pair of shorts? Or do you see what I'm saying? Like, you know, you could change that easily. You know, you got a patterned skirt, for example, and then you could change it to the same pattern but a pair of shorts. Like, I think that's how they should have done it. So it was, I think it'd be then equally for both, or for whatever you want to choose yourself. There should be more masculine outfit options. Yeah, but not, yeah, but I mean, like, you should have the option of both. Like, one item, but choose what side you want to be on. What? Yeah, whatever. Like a boys' side, or you know what I mean. A boys' pair or a girls' pair, or I'm just probably digging myself a hole or something at this point. But you know what I mean. But yeah, it's just a bit more options. That's all. Other than that, I think it was fine. I'm loving megas though. Like, megas are my favourite gimmick. Do you know what? Gigantamax took me quite a while to actually appreciate. I don't care for Z moves. Never did. And still to this point, I don't care for Z moves. I think Z moves were just, it was like a T-move version of Mega, really. Just in one move. Also, the Switch 2 is not as bad as people say. I'm having a blast with mine. But the price is crazy. Yeah. No, like, I totally get where people come from with the Switch 2. You know, there's not a handful of games. You know, you've literally got, what, 3 games, is it? 3-4 games? If you include the tutorial Astrobot wannabe Switch 2 thing. You know, if you want to class that as a game. But yeah, you've literally got nothing. So I understand people saying, but then, you know, it was the same for PlayStation, Xbox. You know, when the 5 and the Series X come out, you know, there wasn't a lot for that. Most of it was all backwards compatible, and, you know, it was, oh, you can upgrade this game for free. You know, like for me on the PS5, it was Spider-Man Miles Morales. You know, I bought it as a PS4 disc, physical copy, and I got to upgrade it for free to a PS5 copy. You know, but the thing is, with PlayStation, you got so many more studios they work with. So it seems like games are rolling out a lot more than what it would be as of like Nintendo and that. But yeah, no, I think I like the Switch 2, and I bought mine day one. I pre-ordered my one. And like the thing is, like I saved up for mine. You know, I put some money by each month, each paycheck. I put some money by. I was like, right, when that comes out, I'll buy it. But you know, I understand certain people, like you said. You know, some people like to wait for a nice catalogue of games and then be like, we'll purchase the console. Which is totally understandable. You know, there's nothing worse than buying a new console and not being able to play it. Where is this Riolu, man? This thing's eluding us today. But no, I'm glad people are enjoying it though. Like, hands down, this game plays so much better. And you think I've purchased the Switch 1 edition as well. So mine's Switch 1 copy, even though I had the Switch 2. But I got it cheaper purchasing a physical copy of the Switch 1 and upgrading it to the Switch 2, and it was cheaper than just buying a Switch 2 edition outright. It wasn't like loads, you know, nothing to write home about, but it was enough to get myself a couple of energy drinks, so you know, it was all good and good. Bum, 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 bum. Save me a few bob. Riolu, where are you? We need an alpha. Shalfa. Oh, it's nearly getting that time. It's starting to go loop. Old cray Johnny's coming soon to be here, making his appearance. Old do-laddie Johnny. Start running around in circles like, I want a shiny. Come on. I can't believe I give up a Spritzy for this as well. At least I got the memories of the picture. I'm gonna have to frame it and put it on my wall. The memories of the Spritzy that I never caught because of this hunt. That's true, at least you did that. But technically I have seen a shiny today, I just didn't catch it. I bet Spritzy's going to be like, do you know what? You've had a tough day. Didn't get the Riolu. I'll give you the reclaim. And I'll be like, do you know what, Spritzy? Fair play. Appreciate that, man. Here, jump in the Premble. Nintendo Switch OLED. I gave it to my cousin. He's really happy with it. He deserves it. The OLED, I think, is amazing. I've still got mine. Like I said, I was playing the second profile on my OLED. The OLED, I love it. Especially playing Sword and Shield on it. I think Sword and Shield looks amazing on that game. Like, the colours are so vibrant on it. Obviously, being an OLED screen and everything, you know, you expect it, but yeah, it was just, I remember when I first got it and I was installing my games on it, and yeah, I booted up Sword and Shield, and I was like, wow, this looks a bit different. But yeah, no, I'm glad your cousin enjoys it. OLED will last them a while as well. You think, bro, when the OLED come out, it wasn't much cheaper. It was only like 140 bucks cheaper than the Switch 2. Sword and Shield were really great games. Yeah, I enjoyed them. Look, I get it. Obviously, the world area wasn't great. You know, we could all say that. But it was the groundwork for what we're getting today. You know, it's basically like a little tester, isn't it? On see how the console runs with it. You know, on the engine, etc. Obviously, I know we're on a different engine now compared to Sword and Shield. But yeah, it was the groundwork to what we're getting today with, you know, like Scarlet and Violet, Legends Arceus, you know, Legends ZA. But yeah, no, I enjoyed it. Shiny hunting wasn't great for me really on it. You know, a bit of a mixed review with the whole shiny hunting side of it, but yeah, other than that, I enjoyed it. I've completed the story 4 times, not by choice. Twice. So I did it twice originally. At the time that I didn't own a second Switch and the other game. So I completed it, main profile, created another profile, completed it on that, and obviously it links up with my Pokemon Home, because obviously it's on the same console and what. And so I managed to get 2 Zamazenters. So then I traded for a Zacian to, you know, my Pokedex. The only thing was, obviously, I didn't manage to get is it the Rustic Sword? Until the legendary event for the Zamazenta and Zacian event. And then I managed to get myself a Rustic Sword. So, you know, I had Zacian in its base form for about a year, I think it was. 2 years? No, it might have been longer than that. About 2.5 years, I think. But yeah, that was the only reason I played it a second time. Was for that reason, to help with filling my decks and stuff. Because obviously I needed the normal Zamazenta and Zacian anyway for my normal living decks, which all I got to do now is just put in Gen 9 and I'm done. Got all of them. Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon were a lot than the original Sun and Moon ones. Yeah, you had little differences in the Ultra Sun and Moon. Ultra Sun and Moon were better for the wormholes and that. And obviously SOS hunting, they changed it from, was it when you got to is it 60 something 60 something encounters, or was it 70 encounters, you would no longer get a shine, you wouldn't get no new Pokemon, so you had to break your chain and then go and look for that Pokemon again and then do it. Whereas Ultra Sun and Moon had unlimited, it would just keep going and going until, you know, eventually you either break it or you catch a shiny and then stop the chain itself. But yeah, so I think Ultra Sun and Moon were better than Sun and Moon. I just wasn't a major fan of that generation in general. For the games, I didn't like the gimmick. Wasn't a fan of the trials. Ultra Necrozma. Yeah, Ultra Necrozma is cool. Like, I remember that being quite a tough fight to be fair. I remember doing Pogo last year, and was it Pogo Go Fest last year, and I ended up with 6 shiny Necrozmas. And I got 5 of them in my first, I think it was like just under 2 hours. I had some crazy luck, and then I was there for like the whole day. So yeah, so for the remainder like 6 hours, I was there for about 8.5 hours, I think. I got there for 10 a.m. when it started, and I left at, what was it, 7, and then I got home. Oh. And yeah, so I got 5 within like the first 2 hours, and then I got 1 like within the last like 25 minutes of the event. And I was like, right, about to go home soon. So I was like, right, I'll do a couple more, and then yeah, I got my 6th one, which I have a shiny fused Solgaleo and a Lunala in my Pogo account. And I did get Hundo as well, but normal Hundo, which I ended up using for my, where I had the Go Fest. I got an extra Cosmog, so I ended up with 3. So I got the normal Ultra, normal Fuse Solgaleo with the Hundo Necrozma, and then I used the other 2. Oh no, I've got normal Lunala. I think I kept 1 as a Cosmo or Cosmoan, so I was like, oh, I could use that for my Pokemon Home living deck. And obviously I caught the Solgaleo, the Necrozma, sorry. Bum, 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 bum. But yeah, unfortunately I didn't get no Ultra Beast though. I did do a few, and I tried going, I did a few raids for the Espeon and Moonbryon, but fortunately I didn't get any of those either. I really wanted a Moonbryon. That was one thing I wanted to get. I got a couple of Sun Hat Pikachus, shiny Pikachus. Talk about impressive. Yeah, it wasn't too bad. Like, it was a good day, like good couple of days, like good weekend. You think I was down there, like, so day 1 on the Saturday, I got down there I got there quite late to be fair, probably about 1 p.m, and the event finished at 6 p.m, so I only did like 5 hours down there, and but there was like loads of gyms in this like small vicinity. So I was just basically like just walking around in like a giant circle for like 5 hours. Had my battery pack and all that with me, and then yeah, did a few raids in that. Got a few like normal shinies, you know, like your boosted ones. Don't think I got a shiny unknown though that year. I think that I was missing, like, some of the ones that I wanted to get was, like, the unknown, Moonbryon, the, I think it's the Scarf Espeon, and some of the Ultra Beasts. Like, there was some of the ones I didn't get. But day 2, I got, like, a lot more. Obviously, that was when I got all the, like, the Necrozmas and that. And that was, if you remember, Tyler, that was when my my bike was broken down, so I had to get a bus down there. Like, I think I still need to get a shiny unknown. Shiny unknown. I think your best bet would be Legends Arceus, to be honest. Or if you can get to the Mirage, is it Mirage Cave in Auraz? Yeah, Auraz. My first ever Pokemon. Oh, your first ever game was Pokemon Sun. That's crazy. That was when I came back to Pokemon. This Pokemon Sun and Moon release. Yeah, I have options. Yeah, if you can get the Mirage, I don't know if it works because you used to have to use the passenger buyer thing back on the online days. I don't know if you can get it just spawned in for said reason. I don't know. You might be lucky that you log on one day and it's there. But once you're there at the cave, you save it, it'll stay there, it won't disappear on you. But yeah, you got that, or you just got Legends Arceus, and then just do the whole thing. But yeah, no, I started playing Pokemon again when wow, it was before release. It was like summertime of 2016, and it was all thanks to Pokemon Go that actually got me back to Pokemon. The year of Pokemon Go was, oh, what a year that was. I remember getting banned for 6 months on it, right? Was it 6 months? It might have been a year, actually. I don't know, it felt forever. But that was when I got my account back. I emailed them. And yeah, I remember getting my account back in that. And then I didn't really play it much after that. Because it was like you said earlier, the dopamine had gone from it. And I've taken myself away from it. So I didn't feel the need I needed to play it anymore. But yeah, I remember running a program on my PC, and back then it was like Pokestops were like far and few, and you know, waiting 5 minutes to spin a stop, you're getting what, 2-3 Pokeballs, you know, and then you're running out. Like, nobody was paying money for Pokeballs. Like, let's be serious. So I ended up using a program. I didn't do it to catch Pokemon. I literally done it to spin Pokestops. And I think I was running, like, apparently I was walking at like 200 miles an hour. And I just did it around my city. And I just did a big lap around my city a few times. And did that. Went to log on onto my phone. And it was like, your account is banned. I was like, oh, well, there goes that. And then that was it. Yeah, that's why I haven't been playing it lately. But I started to watch the anime in the first episode of X and Y. X and Y was the best animated, graphically season. I think X and Y was like cinema. X, Y, and Z, sorry, was like cinema. And then you look at Sun and Moon. I was like, oh, do you know what? Right, I put myself and I watched Sun and Moon. I just hated the art style. Like, oh, look, like, coming from, so you think, right, you finished the last episode of X, Y, and Z, right? And then you go to the first episode of Sun and Moon. I was like, oh my god, what is this? Like, I was just like, oh my god. Do you know what, right? When that was about, because obviously when I finished watching X, Y, and Z, Sun and Moon has already been out. So I went on to, I was on Netflix, and I was like, right, I'll start watching Sun and Moon. Clicked on the first episode, saw Ash get off the boat. I was like, nope. Turned it off, and I was like, I think I went back to it a couple of years later. And finished watching it. It did Ash Greninja so dirty. Yeah, to be fair, he shouldn't have lost to Charizard. At that point, though, I did think, are they ever gonna give Ash a title, a proper title, not the Orange League Cup, Sevi Islands. But yeah, I was wondering, would they ever give him a championship? Because the way it kept going, they didn't. But that would be the only reason why they given him the Coronation Cup, was because they were planning to get rid of him the next season. Otherwise, I guarantee if Ash was in Journey, sorry, not Journeys, Horizons, he wouldn't have beat Leon. He would have lost. And then it would have been twice he lost to a Charizard in the championship match. Do you imagine that? Fans would have went absolute mental at people. Yeah, they would have gone nuts. Oh no, tell me about it. To be fair though, the last bit of Ash versus Leon's Charizard hits so hard. Like, I've seen it pop up on my TikTok a few times, and you know, you just got to appreciate it when you see it. And I'll just sit there and I'll watch it, even though I've seen it before. It's like Pikachu turns Super Saiyan 2 and just goes all out at Charizard. Alarm in Journeys was even worse. Alarm's in X and Y, not in Journeys. You're thinking of Go's in Journeys. Bom bom. He was Journeys. Alan, yeah, he was in it. He lost. He was in the tournament, Masters 8 tournament. But I mean, Alan was in XYZ. You literally don't even see much of him in Journeys. He makes a cameo, yeah, but that's about it. And X, Y, and Z. Yeah. So yeah, that's where he's. You know, you see most of him as X, Y, and Z, but yeah, makes a cameo in Journeys, but that's it. And then gets knocked out the Masters 8 like a chump. And then you got Ash like taking on like Steven and Cynthia, and like for Ash to beat Cynthia was a type. Did he fight Ryan? Or was it Lance? I think it was Lance and Ryan. But yeah, no, that last bit though, the series, Really good. It was cool. I enjoyed it. But like I said, I think if Ash was in the next season, he wouldn't have won that. Because you got to think of it in like from their point of view. If he wins that and he becomes the grand champion, what else can they do? I suppose they could do a season of him trying to defend his title or his his like title or whatever. For him to then lose to like a level 5 Snivy or something. That still triggers me to this day. You imagine how far Pikachu got in Sinnoh. Goes to Unova and or Unova. Depends how people want to pronounce it. And then someone gets their very first partner, and then Pikachu gets knocked out by a Snivy, a level 5 Snivy. It's like, really? I get the whole theory behind it. Every time Team Rocket did something, it like nerfed Pikachu. Because if you think about every season starts, Pikachu gets some sort of like affected by something of Team Rocket. It's basically like his level wipe, and he's basically gone back to a level 5 again. Pikachu got done dirty often. Do you know I think Ash's worst Pokemon was Pikachu. Was it Pikachu? But then Pikachu, like the way that people look at it is, I think he had the highest loss rate, or there was something else. I can't remember. I think Ash's Pikachu was probably like his second worst, maybe. I don't know. I can't remember exactly his stats. I remember watching a video on it years ago. But then you think of how many battles Pikachu actually had compared to some of them, like, you know, that say had 10 battles, lost 4, won 6, and then their percentages, blah blah blah, and then Pikachu's is like had like 800 battles, won God or whatever, and lost whatever, and then its percentage ends up being worse. But in the grand scale of things, obviously Pikachu had a lot more battles, and that was how they sort of like worked it out. But yeah, the whole getting taken out by a Snivy was just so wrong. I feel like Ash still needs to come back and rematch. But I don't know, maybe. I still can't believe Go caught a Suicune. Like, Ash has never caught a legendary Pokemon. And, like, this is the thing, like, that was my problem with Journeys. Was, you know, if you think about it, right, in all the seasons of Pokemon, Ash normally goes to a new region. You know, you start off, you leave his other region Pokemon at, you know, Professor Oaks and all that at Pallet Town. You start off, him and Pikachu start off again. You know, whatever. They go and get a starter from the new professor. You know, you eventually get all the other starters. And then a couple of more Pokemon, you know, for his main team of 6 or whatever. And then you got Journeys, and you know, he didn't get any of the new starters for Generation 8. It was more like it was the Go show. You know, Go gets a shiny, obviously I know he's got shiny Noctowl, but you know, he gets shiny what was the shiny you got? Was it Psyduck? No, it wasn't Psyduck. I think that was that other matey, that shiny hunter. Can't remember what shiny Go got. Caught Meltan. Yeah, but that was in Sun and Moon. That's not Journeys. But then that's not a legendary, is it? It's a mythical. Boom, 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 boom. I suppose the only one that you could probably sort of go with is like the sub-legendary. People put Ultra Beast in. But then I don't think he actually caught Poipole. I think Poipole just joined him. I can't remember. Or did he catch Poipole? I think he did actually with the Beast Ball. But yeah, obviously Ultra Beast, people tend to put him in like a sub-legendary thingy. But yeah, that was like I said, that was my only downfall in Journeys, is that it was all about Go more than anything. But he raised an Ultra Beast. Yeah, but it's not technically a legendary, is it? It's just an Ultra Beast. But that's what I said. People put it in sort of a sub-legendary category. It's not a legendary, but it's not technically like a normal Pokemon at the same time. But then you got to think, Ash was pretty much given most of his Pokemon. Like, there wasn't many he really worked for, in a way. Not often. But then do you think Ash deserved Togepi? Or do you think Ash deserved Totodile? Because it was the same situation for both of them. You remember the Totodile, Ash was a pretty terrible trainer, to be fair. Do you know what? I think it was more the company. They didn't want. I think it was more, yeah, the company that they didn't want to lean too much into the games, and they just wanted to go about how they wanted to do it. Because if you think about it, it wasn't until like the latest seasons they actually started using like game mechanic typing. You know, like the electric is resisted to ground, you know, type of thing. Because if you remember when Pikachu knocked out a Rhydon by thunderbolting its horn, or it thunderbolting or was it thunderbolt? Yeah, probably Onyx, because it had sprinklers on it. Yeah, but he still was a terrible, considering he was the lead character in the show. But that's what I mean. I think he was made like that by the company. But you know, the games were, if you think about it, when the series come out, the games were like still like new. They'd been out for a little bit, but then, you know, you were doing, like, I remember going up against on Onyx as a 10-year-old, right? Thundershocking it, going up against Brock and then getting absolute bodied by it. Because I watched the TV show and Ash took out an Onyx with a Thunderbolt. Like, you see what I mean? There's loads of times that I used like moves and stuff. Because of Oh, the anime did it, so it should be alright. You know, being a 10-year-old, like, if it works in the show, it should work in the game, type of thing. But yeah, no, I do agree. He wasn't the greatest of trainers, and he didn't have a clue half of the time. Again, like I said, with the whole how they wanted to, like, I think they wanted to steer away from the games, because it was like, oh, someone sent out a Charmeleon. Oh, I'm going to send out Bulbasaur. Go on, Bulbasaur, you can do it. Like, really? Yeah, that makes sense. He never forgot about Greninja. Greninja forgot about him, though. At least Greninja come back and help Lucario out, I suppose. Or Ash forgetting his Pidgeot. No? Yeah, he did. Like, you think of all the times Ash had a battle and he ends up doing something. Like, completely wrong. It's like, you know, he had a Squirtle going up against Blaine. Oh, I'm going to send out Charizard. Okay. Because, you know, Charizard's going to do a lot, isn't he? It's just like, you know, the beginning series and that. It's just, it's hard to watch so many years on. Like, I watched it a few years ago and I was just like, this is terrible. And as a kid, like, I well enjoyed it. But, you know, like, growing up and, you know, playing Pokemon and knowing your match types and all this, that and the other, and, you know, and then you watch the Indigo League, like Johto journeys and stuff, and then you're just like, mate, Ash didn't have a clue, did he? At the time, it was good. Yeah, 100%. No, it was good. Like, hands down, it was good back then. But then it was like, you know, you got to remember as well when, like, I get it's obviously it's, you know, for kids and whatever. I think there was an episode in Journeys. He comes across a coffin. He's like, who's that Pokemon? Puts his Pokedex out and it's like, coffin, the gas Pokemon. And it's like, mate, it's not like you've been chased for the last 20 years with Team Rocket's coffin and egg. Do you know what I mean? Like, you've seen a coffin before. 25 years experience and still had nothing between the ears. No, it's just like, you don't forget a coffin. But I get why they did it. Obviously, if you got new people watching it, then obviously the new people watching it wouldn't have known who Coffin is. But it just, yeah. He let Butterfree go because it was in love. Yeah. Yeah. Butterfree was top tier Pokemon as well. But he didn't really care for it that much, though, to be honest. He did trade it for Eradicate. Just saying. On the SSN. Because he wanted the power. See, mate, I've watched them all. Oh, no. But I liked Butterfree. To be fair, it was sad watching Butterfree go, though. And I always wanted the pink Butterfree to be the shiny. And years later, when obviously shiny hunting was a thing, and then I saw shiny Butterfree, I was so disappointed. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I already watched that episode and it was so sad. So even the thing is, it's like, even the Pidgeot one, you know, you got all the Pidgey and Pidgeotto being like bullied by the Fearow and all the Spearow. And then Ash's Pidgeotto goes up against the Fearow from his early journeys. And then it ends up getting, you know, outpowered by the Fearow and then evolves into Pidgeot. And then, you know, his Pidgeot's like, Pidgeot, Pidgeot, like that. And then Ash jumps on it. And then they're just cruising through the air like scenery. And then he's like, Pikachu! And then Pikachu jumps, thunderbolts to Fearow, and then lands back on Pidgeot, and it's just like, yeah, man. Mate, I've still got it, pictures of me head. Like, it was like, I watched it like yesterday. But last time I watched that Pidgeot episode, what I said was years ago. Dun, 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 dun. Bum, 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 bum. But then I, to be honest, like if you remember, near the end of Indigo League, when Togepi hatches from the egg, Ash was meant to be Togepi's trainer because he won the tournament with a Meowth. And then you had Misty cheating with Ash's Pikachu. You know, she got the Pikachu, obviously. I think, was it Jesse and James got Psyduck or something? And then Ash ended up with Meowth, I think. But yeah, Ash ends up winning it anyway. And then Togepi hatches, and the first person it sees is Misty. Can't remember. I remember. I can't remember who Team Rocket used, but I remembered like the tournament and stuff. Ash winning it. Because that was when they go back into the cabin where Togepi was resting on a unit. And then it hatches and sees Misty. I think Misty like moves Ash out the way to see action Pokemon, and then obviously it lays eyes on Misty, which just says in Togepi's Pokedex entry, once it hatches out the egg, the first person it sees it classes its like mum or whatever, parent, and yes, it was Misty. Alright, I'm back in 2 secs, I just need to go pee quick. I was chuckling to myself because I was thinking of the intro theme, and you got Zubat carrying Bulbasaur, I think it is, when Zubat doesn't have any legs. And then I thought of what was it? What was the other thing I was thinking of? Oh, Clefairy. A bunch of Clefairy riding a rocket back to the moon. At least he returned to him because to let Ash know. Who are you talking about, Ryan? What Pokemon are you talking about? Greninja again? But yeah, the what is it? What was it? The Clefairy and the Moonstone, I think the episode was called, or something like that. Or Clefairy at Mount Moon or something. Butterfree? Yeah, but that was only... They only did that because it was the end of Ash's journey. That's what I mean. You got to realise, like, the show doesn't put him in there because it's like, oh, I didn't forget about you, Ash. They literally put him in there to basically say, bye, Ash. Here's all your Pokemon. Here's all your friends from all your journeys. That's it. That's what I mean. Like I said, if he was in the season after, he wouldn't have won that cup. Butterfree wouldn't have come back. Greninja wouldn't have been seen. Like, they literally done it to close the chapter. That was it. But yeah, no, I can't believe you had a bunch of Clefairy of, what was it, like 5 of them flying a rocket. Or do you remember the is that the like the totem Pokemon? Was it totem? I can't remember what they were called. Oh no, sorry, the ancient ones. When you had ancient Gengar and ancient Jigglypuff and ancient Alakazam, and they had all the weird markings. The first ever Gigantamax Pokemon. Don't remember that? Yeah. Yeah, they were classed as the ancient ones because Alakazam was trapped in a spoon. I think Gengar was trapped in the bell. And I can't remember what the Jigglypuff was trapped in. I remember the spoon for Alakazam. Because I remember it floating up and it had like an eye on it. And then the eye like glows red. And then Alakazam comes out of the spoon. Which then he holds as his spoons. But I'm sure Gengar was the bell. And I think there was a Pokeball which might have been... Or Gengar was in the ball. And Jigglypuff was the bell. I can't remember. But yeah, there was 3 items. Which was like the ancient items. And that was what the Pokemon come out of. Gengar. My boy Gengar. Bum, 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 bum. But then again, right, so, you know, obviously, talking of the show, again, something else that done me in. So, obviously, Ash goes against Sabrina with Haunter, right, against Kadabra, soon-to-be Alakazam. Yo, Ralph, how's it going, my man? Good to see you, bud. Yo, Johnny, finally got my second Riolu. Took almost a week. Yo, GG's, buddy. You all get gifted? Yeah, man. I gifted you the other day, yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. But congrats on your Riolus, man. Yeah, I'm hoping. Well, I was hoping we'd get this quite soon. But it's been like nearly 3.5 hours and we still haven't seen nothing. But anyways, so another thing the anime done me over is, as a kid, gets to Sabrina, goes and gets myself a Haunter, goes up against Alakazam. Guess what happens to me? Because it was like, oh, Haunter's really good against Alakazam. And it being a poison type. didn't last. It didn't go well. This is what I mean. The anime done me over too many times in the first season. As a kid, I was 10. Well, thank you. No, you're welcome, man. But yeah, I learnt my lesson, so in the end. I can't even remember who I ended up taking the team out with. I think it might have been my Charizard at that point. Just literally flamethrowed it. Can't remember. Did you, is it, were they alphas where they were alpha, or was it just normal Riolus? Oh, I haven't shown you my latest. So we got Alpha Froakie yesterday. Alpha Ampharos yesterday. Alpha Garbodor yesterday. Gallade. Alpha Frostlass. And Alpha Malamar yesterday. We got 6 Shelfers yesterday. And we got a few like normal ones. I got like 4 alphas in I mean, just over an hour. I got 4 alphas. Oh, I've done it. What should I go for tomorrow? I don't know if I should come back for this. Oh, I'll try something else. I might do zone hunting tomorrow. We'll see how we get on. I might start with zone hunting tomorrow. See how we get on. And then probably come back for this for like the second half of it if we do really well. I need to head off. I should see you tomorrow. No worries. I'll see you tomorrow. Appreciate you being here, Tyler. Have a good evening. Hopefully we pick it up. Hopefully we get the alpha soon. But yeah, I'm thinking I might do zone hunting start tomorrow. And then, like I said, if we do well, come back and then do the second half, come back for this. Or I could do first half this and then second half zone hunting. Because then it saves me having to re-juggle about for a good day. Oh, we did get Spritzy earlier, Ralph. But unfortunately, I was testing the days out. And it was like near enough evening. So I didn't catch it. Which is a shame. But I did get a selfie with it. This cheeky one. I was like, yo, Spritzy, let's have a shiny. Shiny, let's have a selfie. Spritzy was like, yeah, that's all good, man. Pretty chill. No Bidoo still. Bidoo. I've never seen a Bidoo like that before. So glamorous. It's that Bidoo mission was And something else. Bum, 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 bum. Mate, I'm getting my steps in today, I know that much. Riolu's proper getting that exercise on. Let's go. Run, run, run. Boom, banana, boom. Oh, good thing as well for anyone that's following Pokemon Ranked, the battles on ZA. Next season, that starts next week. So, rank Y, you can still get Greninja. What was it? Rank V for Dalfox, and then rank S for Chestnut. Like, I've done none this season. But yeah, so they've made it a lot easier to get. Obviously, Dalfox was easy anyway this season. Like, I'm not saying it was hard, but it was just more for the way that they announced, like, Greninja this season. You know, I got to rank K in season 1 for the Greninja. And then when they were like, oh, season 2, you get it at rank Y, and I was just like, I could have waited. You know, but yeah, so I thought, oh, this time I'll wait and see what it's like for the Dalfox. You know, do they take the Greninja out of it and then put Dalfox at Y and then, you know, Chestnut at S? I don't know, so they've made it V for Dalfox, X, Y for Greninja, and S for the Chestnut. And it'll probably be the same. It'll probably be like season 4. You could probably get, I don't know, Y for Greninja, X for Dalfox, V for Chestnut, and then like probably S for Baxcalibur. Man, literally nothing all day, man. Come on, it's got to give us at least one, man. Are there any Pokemon that actually spawn down there? It's not my luck, I'll run down there. Jling, jling! Sorry, Riolu, I didn't mean to start with you there, man. Just having a little nose, looking down, seeing if there was anything super sparkly. What is here? Oh, it's a crystal. Keep seeing it flag up. What is you? What's Pokemon? Who's that Pokemon? It's Mega Crystal. Oh dear. Double alpha, no shiny. Story of my life, that. Nada. Nothing. Oh, there's a Spritzy down there. What are you doing down there, Spritzy? Come on. You would think after 3 hours, one or something would shine. Oh, so wish that I'd done the counter for this hunt. Remembered it. Swear I'm over like 1,000 checks on this now. It's got to be like coming close to that. We got what, 14 minutes. You're doing what? I ain't gonna make it, am I? Yeah, just nothing. Right, unfortunately, that's me done for the day, peoples. Thank you to everyone that popped into the chat, that liked, commented, all that jazz. Thank you again for Ryan dropping that 20 bomb. I really do appreciate it, buddy. Thank you so much for the cheeky dono, my man. I will be back again tomorrow. I haven't decided what we're doing yet. If we are going to start zone hunting first. Obviously, like I said, depends how we're doing. We're doing zone hunting first and then go for Riolu in the second half. Or start with Riolu on the second half. And then, obviously, zone hunt on the next one. Yo, Maddie, how's it going? Welcome in. Sorry, I'm just about to finish. Literally been live nearly 4 hours. I was just about to finish, but I'll be back again tomorrow for more Legends ZA shiny hunting. Hopefully getting another alpha. You good? No probs. Have you ever considered any branding for your channel? I've never really thought of it, to be honest. What sort of branding? We've got Discord in the thingamajig, so you have to just let us know or something in the description. You should. But anyways, right, I've got to shoot because I've got to go and get dinner and everything. But thank you, appreciate everyone being here, and again, thank you, Ryan, for dropping the 20 dono, my man. Really do appreciate it. I'll be back again tomorrow. So wherever you are in the world, if it's morning, afternoon, or evening, please do take care of yourselves. Stay safe. And most importantly, enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you again. Peace out. And I'll see you tomorrow in a bit. Bye.